the hidden truths about the barber industry. So, you want to become a barber? I recommend you watching this to see what are some truths about the barber industry so you can have an image or an imagination about where you're getting yourself into. The main reason why people want to become barbers is because they want to be their own boss. That was me. I want to become my own boss. I don't like when people tell me what to do, but that comes with a lot of cons that people don't really talk about. One con, you have to have accountability towards your actions. When you have a boss at work, you usually have a schedule or things that you have to do to accommodate that day or week. And that's pretty easy because there's a list that you have to do and finish, and within that weekend you have a day off. Boom. Pretty easy, simple, comfortable. When it comes to you, you don't have a boss, you have yourself. You rely on yourself. Take that comfortable, take that day off, throw it through the trash. That does not exist anymore, which sucks for many. You have to have discipline among yourself to finish those tasks that are due for that day or that week. Because if you don't, the only one that's going to be hurting is yourself and your business, no one else. So, in the beginning, you can't have no days off. I started working 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. And yeah, it was hard. It was a lot of things that you have to do just to be able to reach those goals. No one is forcing you to do this, only yourself. So if you don't have that much discipline to get up out of bed and start cutting hair at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. in the beginning, because you have no choice. You have no choice. You have to wake up early to cut as many people as you want. Because if you don't show up, that's another head you could have cut. People join this industry thinking and 2 3 years already ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna be making money. Yeah, I'm gonna choose my hours. But in the first few years, you can't do that. You can't choose what kind of people clientele you want to cut. You're forced to cut anyone, even though they're annoying or you don't like them. They smell. Their haircut is bad. It's hard to cut. You can't choose that because you need practice. You need to be working every day, every single hour of the day. Once you're up there, is yeah, you're able to choose your hours when you want to cut. You can take days off. You can charge as much as you want, but in the first few years, that's the hardest, and that's when you usually people stop. In the first few months, no one's coming to them. They get discouraged. Another thing that we forget about is criticism. You need to be brave enough to get criticized on your work, obviously. You need criticism to better yourself and better your skills. Obviously, there's going to be criticism making fun of you, just nonsense. And yeah, that's hard. Family, friends, they're going to make fun of you, but that's up to you to decide if you actually want it or if you don't. I'm just telling you to be prepared of the worst. And I would say this is with any type of business that anyone wants to do. They usually have those same struggles. Just becoming your own boss is a struggle, so just be prepared. It's going to be frustrating in the beginning, especially the first few years. You don't see any growth, and that kind of sucks. That does suck. It brings you down, and It just burns you out eventually. And this is when you need to have a relationship with God. He is the only one that can take your stress and any frustration away from you. So that's very important. Also, you stand a lot. You stand a lot. 10 plus hours standing, depending if you have breaks or no. Sometimes whenever you're super busy, you can't even take a break. Cut after cut, cut after cut. So you need to be taking care of your body as well. Going to the gym. Whenever you're becoming a businessman, your personal life is the same thing. If your personal life is really bad, your business life will also be bad. So if you don't take care of your body, if you don't go to the gym, if you're not very healthy, eventually your business will slowly go down and you're just going to be in the same spot. So I'll tell you, do you still want to be a barber?